Hey, I'm Chinanu here. Today I'm going to be reacting to my final exam grades, my term 4 grades, and my final grades for my sophomore year of high school. Okay, so I'm just going to open it up now. So I kind of made these little two vlog things, one on Monday and one yesterday and one today. So 3 actually. I can count. I can do math. Okay. About how I felt after the exam. I didn't do it Tuesday because I was tired and I forgot to. But from what I can say, I might include them in this video. From what I can say, but basically I had 8, but 2 of them were combined into 1 grade. Band and chorus are combined because I had that every other day, the same block. So those grades are 1. I had band chorus, chemistry, English 2 honors, chemistry's honors also, global issues, honors algebra 2, trigonometry, French 2 honors. I keep forgetting things, and modern US history honors. So we're about to go do that. I'm scared for English because I didn't really finish my essay. We always get themes. We always have to write a theme and do an essay about that, and it's kind of annoying because it's always 2 poems. It's not the same poems, but it's always 2. It's just a little, like, I'm kind of sick of doing that, but I'm just scared because I wanted to do a 4-paragraph essay and I only did 3 and I didn't finish because I didn't manage my time well. On the algebra 2 / trigonometry, I found out my grade and I'm really happy. I found out my grade earlier on my teacher. I didn't want to look at any of my grades, but unless it's not the actual grade, but yeah, we're about to see. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, no! No! I got an 82 for chem again. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Because I know the highest grade was an 89, but I got an 82 on the midterm and an 82 on the final. I'm really mad. I'm so mad. Okay. English, I got an 84 on my final. I kind of expected that. And a 92 for my final grade. Okay. Hat, I got an 80 for my final, which is great. And a 74 for my final grade. That was kind of expected. Chemistry, I got an 82 for my final and a 93 for my final grade. Okay. Global issues, I got 100 for my final and a 98 for my final grade. I mean, okay, that was also expected. History, I got a 97 for my final. I'm really happy because history, I don't like history. I didn't think I thought I was gonna get like a low A or like a B+, but I got a 97. That's good. And my final grade's a 96. Okay. Band, I got a 90. Band chorus, 90. I kind of expected. I don't know what I should have been expecting. And my final grade's a 97. French 2 honors, I got a 98. And my final grade is a 96. That exam was literally almost a replica of the study guide. So, and my career GPA is 3.98, and that is weighted. Okay, so I just spoke with my mom, and she's happy. How do I feel? So, to start, English, I probably should have saw it coming. I mean, I saw it coming. I was hoping I would get a low B. Anyway, and I got an 84, so that's not bad. I'm happy. Why is the phone? The phone is always interrupting. I'm sorry. This is just an awkward person that I am. Okay, I'm making fun of myself. I don't know what to do. A hat. Hat was the hardest class I've ever taken, and that was because there's so many concepts to learn, and there's just, I think, because it's a different type of math that you're learning. Well, no, it's not different. It's an expansion on what you've already learned, and so I think the hard part is because the course is more rigorous and there's more things that you haven't done before that you're still expanding upon. And so then that is built upon in future classes like pre-calc and calculus. So part of the reason why I struggled, I think, well, no, for starters, one of the reasons I struggled is procrastination and tardiness. I do admit tardiness did kind of inhibit me in a way, but I don't think in the way that people say it did. Definitely not the way that people think it does. In terms of like procrastination, that's always been a struggle for me in everything I do. So it just, I guess it wasn't, I didn't procrastinate that much in this class, honestly. I just, if I had I not procrastinated, I could have done a bit better in terms of understanding material and in terms of just my grades on tests. Even though, honestly, grades shouldn't matter. It should be more about the learning, but we prioritize grades so much that I'm, like, brainwashed to not to care if I have a bad grade or a grade that I don't like. But then, at the same time, I should see it coming, in a way. If I don't see it coming, then it's like, whoa, what's going on? I'm confused. I don't understand. Honestly, I really wanted 100 on that French final. I think it was my speaking portion, because we did that a week early, and I probably kind of caused it there. But yeah, I could have done better, and maybe I just wasn't ready for that challenge, and because the exams were hard. They were definitely hard, but I guess that I didn't put in enough effort. With chemistry, I loved chemistry a lot, and so I'm just really frustrated that I got 82 on both my midterm and my final. I was saying it better not be an 82. I was saying that to myself, and it was an 82. But my term 4 grade was a 97, so, and my final grade's a 93. But again, grades shouldn't matter, but they do. Global issues, I was tardy, and I missed a couple classes. But it was just one homework assignment that brought my grade down 9 points. And then I did well in the final because we just had to do presentations, and I did that. I did an extra credit portion by singing a song, and my grade went up, and my final was 100, so it's 98, and I'm really happy about that. History, I don't know what I was expecting, but I'm really happy with my grade. I don't know what I was expecting. I wanted to do well, I wanted to get an A, but, like, that was a tricky thing. History, I think I put in a lot of effort into that class. There was just one thing I didn't put effort in, that was or rather because it was a group effort, and I didn't want to be the one pulling the weight, I guess, honestly, and I didn't want to continue it. I guess that was what was it? The podcast project that we abandoned as a class. We ended up scrapping it because no group was really prepared for that in our class. Not to say our class is a bad class, it's not. We were just not prepared for that. So, we scrapped it. But other than that, I put in a lot of effort into my projects, and I'm really proud of them. Particularly, I think it was either the Cold War project or the Vietnam War projects. I like them both. And I think that kind of having good projects and having projects where you're able to be creative and do stuff like that can get you more interested in things. And that's why I'm so, like, big upon not having every project be a group project and not having every project be an individual project, because then you do have to work with other people, and you definitely need to work with that. But then I feel like teachers often use the excuse that it's something you're going to do in the real world, but then you also need self-reliance. But then, apart from that, because we could literally learn all this information online. We could literally look at archives, we could look at archives, whatever you pronounce the word. You could look at anything, really, and just say that I'm going to learn this here and there. But then going to school is different because you meet other people and you meet different things, and you have the chance to creatively learn something. And I think that if someone is able to do that in a way where they are able to engage you in something that's creative while learning about something, then that's really good on them. And that, yeah, and plus I really enjoyed the conversations that I had with my history teacher. after school and during school. So I enjoyed the conversations with everyone this year. That was the big thing that happened this year. I had a lot more conversations with people about things, not just like, you know, they were like in-depth and insightful, and they weren't just about, you know, a grade, because I think that's the basis of some of my friendships and relationships, and it's unfortunate. Anyway, band and chorus, I didn't fail. French, literally, I'm just gonna say that I didn't fail. I mean, it's usually a pretty good A, but I still have to do more work in terms of being prepared for performances and things like that. But in terms of grades, it shouldn't be a big deal for those classes. And it's, I keep saying in terms of, but like, both like because I'm not worried about the grade and because a class especially like that, it shouldn't matter. Because it's band and it's chorus and you're not there for your grade. I don't want to be here for my grade. I want to be here to learn and I want to be here to grow as an individual, but I feel like part of me is not doing that. If I'm reflecting on my overall year, it was very stressful. There was a lot of unsolicited things that kind of happened. Not just like me personally, but just like across the school and across like my schedule and just everything. It was definitely a good year. There were definitely ups, but there were also downs. And so, you know, when you have ups and downs, but then the downs way more than the ups, or you got them way more, you give them more weight because they ring in your mind more. You try not to let that get to you. But sometimes it just does, and you can't really avoid it. So, hopefully, next year, it can be way less stressful. And it's junior year, so it's gonna be probably the hardest year, is what people say. Junior year is the hardest year, but, I mean, I think it's subjective, but at the same time, other people are typically right about those things, so I'm hoping I can make it less stressful and that my schedule can be less chaotic, but I don't know. It was just, for me, it was just a lot of subservience and a lot of just me doing things for other people and being bent for other people, and then a lot of distance from people, because not people I'm close with per se, but more about people I want to be closer with, or people that like I'm close with at one moment. Like, a lot of times I'll have moments where I'm like, I'm in a place and I'm in a setting and I can't leave that setting, and I'm there, I'm connected with a person for one moment, then I'm no longer connected with them because they're engaged with another individual, and I guess that it kind of makes me feel disconnected but connected still. Because like, we had that moment, but then I can't keep that moment because I guess maybe it's some psychological thing about me wanting to live in the present or whatever, or needing to be a gratification seeker. I don't know, but I think that like, I'm almost too I think I'm too affable because I don't form, and I think part of that is due to the fact that I didn't have many friends in elementary school until like 4th grade and 5th grade. So, you know, when you kind of get friends and then you want to keep getting friends, but then it kind of, because it's already a natural tendency of me to be a kind person, to me to be nice to everyone, but I think that can make me too affable and too friendly towards people and too reaching, because then I depend on those people to thrive. But then there's some situations where I just feel like because of that, because I don't connect in that moment, I retract and I just want to be alone, even if people want to go to me. No, that's so true though, because like I'll be like that. I'll be like, I'll want to connect with people, and it's like FOMO, it's like fear of missing out, and that's like literally social media, which I have an addiction to. But the big point, I guess, is that you know, I'll be connected with someone at one moment, and I guess I need to define what connection is, but I'm not going to because I want you to interpret it first. Ha, got you. No, I'm kidding. To me, it just means having a way of just being able to talk with people and relate to people on a level that you're not always able to do with everyone. It means to me just having someone there and just being with someone. So I guess I'll be connected one moment, but then another moment, and I'll be disconnected because they're connected with someone else. And I guess connection has many different tiers. If you are in like a chorus or a band, you know about, I guess you have a basic sense of it, but then because you're playing among other people, but then are you really playing among other people, or are you just a group of musicians, of individual musicians playing together? Because I feel like what it should be is a group of people as one, because we're all one together. Like, it's like 1 and 1 do not make 2, 1 and 1 make 1. But then, in a sense, if it's not that way, it's 1 and 1 make 2, but then 2 is not equal to 1. And you want it to be 1 because you want it to be one full sound. But then, if you're not unified and you're not connected with other people, you might be connected with one other person, but you're not connected as a whole, so you're not really one. You're just several small groups. And I mean, that's something I struggle with all the time. It's just finding connection with people, but I just don't. I guess I don't want to feel disconnected, and I guess that was a big part of this year, was me feeling disconnected. But then also connecting in some ways, and that I'm really appreciative for. I don't know what else to say. I was planning to have a whole reflection on this, but I honestly don't know what else to say. I feel like I'm kind of boring people, or I'm just like, oh, while I'm here, since I used the words subservience and affable, which I feel like are kind of, if smart words, even though I don't like to be called smart, why don't we talk about my vocabulary? That wasn't it. My vocabulary insecurities. So, part of me is like, I either feel too dumb or too smart in certain situations. Like, and I spoke about this, I think, on my private Instagram. Like, either at one point I'm outside and I'm not able to really relate to people on that level with that connection. Like, they know about stuff like gaming, for example. I'm not a huge gamer. I don't know about controls, and I don't know about other stuff. I've never played Minecraft. I don't know about all that stuff. Whereas, on the other hand, the vocabulary thing, like, if I learn other vocabulary from like people like Alanis Morissette or other individuals, then I'll just pick up on that, and then I'll just like use that, and then it makes me, I feel like it kind of boosts my self-esteem because it makes me feel smart. But then sometimes I'll feel too smart. I'll feel like I'm kind of putting myself out and making myself stand out, and I don't want people to perceive I'm smart. I want myself to perceive it. Honestly, I don't like being called smart that much, because I feel like people haven't met me, and people who say that don't know me enough to know that I'm smart, or to know how I interact. And some people are like, like some certain people I talk to call me smart, and I kind of reject that idea, and I'm reluctant to call myself that. And I guess that's because, I don't know, I just don't think about it that much. But I guess if I could, I would call myself this is just like me referencing more and more things, and then just creating more spider webs of just like things that go on and on and on. I would call myself a mix of practical intelligence and analytical intelligence, but a decent amount. But I'm just able to work hard and have a good work ethic, and I try hard. I guess I wouldn't call myself smart. I just try really hard. That's definitely something I've been called a try hard before. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know how long I was waiting for this to take, and I don't know how long I was waiting. I feel like I'm just rambling on and just extending this, so I'm just gonna say bye, and I hope that you have a good week and a good summer, and that you enjoy yourself, and that you listen to Taylor Swift sometime because she's awesome. And Alanis Morissette, and Paula Cole, and Sarah McLachlan, and Easy Shan, and Mary J. Blige, and Khalid, and all these other awesome, fantastic musical artists. And if you're not a big music person, I hope you find what you love, and I hope that you have a peaceful evening or afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for enjoying me. I'm getting real close into the camera right now because I'm creepy and I'm weird like that, and I know that you understand that I'm weird like that, and I hope that we understand mutually that I am weird like that, and that you may not be weird like that, but if you appreciate my weirdness, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye.